Whoa, welcome back to my channel, sports fans. Okay, let's get into this one right here. LeBron James will not attend the Met Gala. OKC, are they fake? Let's get into this right here. So, goodness God, man, it's just so much always moving in the NBA. And I tell you guys, man, how come the NBA just can't sell itself based on on-court greatness, with rivalries, guys with positional skills, physical basketball, all-time great teams, things like this, man. But this has been floating around with, LeBron James posting this about him not going to this Met Gala. Now, many of us, and it's not many, know that this Met Gala is the who of who in this world. The who of who, from celebrities to fashion designers who are basically gay and transgender. Who are basically gay and transgender. Or gay and transgender friendly. I'll give it to you one more again. Have no problem against gay people, transgender people, whatever. I don't make the law on what's fair, what's not fair, what shouldn't be. These are the people you guys vote for. So this is what you vote for your overseers to decide reality for you. With that being said, I have love for everybody. But with that being said, heterosexual people don't hang out with gay people. Heterosexual people don't push for laws to be passed for gay people. And you might think, well, that's hate. That's not hate. I didn't stop them from doing anything. I didn't stop them from getting married. I didn't stop them from being who they want to be. So is it hate because I don't have any Chinese friends? Or is it any hate because I don't have any Venezuelan friends? Is it hate because Chinese people don't have Cuban friends that they hang around with? No! So let me give it to you one more again. Heterosexual people don't hang around gay people. Maybe if it's like, it just happened to be a big group of people. But maybe your wife or maybe some chick you was dating want to go out with a whole bunch of people and it was some gay people in there. And you might, okay, I'll go. Most people would who are decent, right? I mean, there are some people that's like, oh no, I don't want to be around it. Use a whole bunch of bad words against these people. Maybe some of those people would. Like I said, I've hung around with gay people and they're funny. They're fun. And I know some, but not on a personal level. I've known some in my life. But when I say this, I'm not going to call one of these people up and say, let's go out tonight. Let's go out for dinner. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, if it's a family member, yeah. That's my family. But I'm not going to call them up and say, let's kick it. And if they're calling me up saying, let's kick it, I done gave them a reason to. And I just wouldn't give them a reason. We don't have nothing in common. Again, I'm not going to call somebody up who is Korean and say, let's hang out. We don't have nothing in common. I'm not going to call somebody that's Russian and say, let's hang out. We don't have nothing in common. In this case, we don't even like the same sex. Or my fault. We don't like the opposite sex. The other one does like the same sex, but we don't even like the opposite sex. The gay person doesn't. I'm just trying to get you guys to understand Because a lot of people will say hate about stuff and they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. When ESPN was, let's don't forget this, all through, what was it, 22, ESPN was pushing gay rights in sports like a mother. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they was pushing transgenders' rights at the same time. I'm just saying, man. Again, do you think people at ESPN are the people that you saw that was front line in this? You think they're heterosexual people? No. What about the people who approve gay marriage? Again, I'm not God. I didn't ban it. I didn't say anything was wrong with it. I'm just saying, are these supposed to be these old time Christians that were born in the 40s and the 50s that were told? The ones that approve gay marriage? You really think those people, them old Christian people who are supposed to be heterosexual, you think they approve gay marriage? These heterosexual people who approved it? The Supreme Court? The same people that will be old as your great grandfather and grandfather, it depends on how old you are. Come on, man. Remember, Jay-Z and Will Smith was on board with it. They were at all kind of events. Obama was at all kind of events in the 2010s, getting jiggy with it about gay rights. Again, I'm not God. They're God. The Supreme Court is God. They tell you what should be right and wrong. Not me. I didn't outlaw it. I didn't say it was wrong. But you know, they're still yet to tell us any scientific fact about it. About why these people are heterosexual, why these people are homosexual, and why these people are bisexual. And this is where the divide continues. Because these people are able to fly to the moon in a studio basement, in space. Go back and find dinosaur bones. Tell you about stuff millions of years ago. Spend all this money on this and that through research, science, all this stuff, but they're yet to tell you about what I just talked about. Why these people are homosexual, why these people are heterosexual, why these people are bisexual. If you're playing God on this earth, where you're trying to tell us it was wrong at first and now it's right, which again, I could care less. I love women. It's everything I love about a woman. That's why when I see dudes at the club back in the day fighting, I'm like, maybe you guys are not heterosexual. When I go to the club, I don't even see a dude. Why would I go to the club if I'm single to look at a dude? You got cats worried about their shoes getting stepped on. You got cats worried about some dude, it was Pookie's friend that beat up somebody, that shot somebody, so let's get him. Oh, this dude looking crazy, man. Remember how he was looking the other week? All this crazy stuff. I'm like, is y'all gay? And look, it ain't nothing wrong with it, but all I see is women. Bro, I love women. Everything about a woman I love. Her lips, her toes, her fingers, her hair, her cheeks, her chin, her walk, her talk, her body parts. It ain't nothing about no dude that I like or I see attractive. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying heterosexual people don't hang out with homosexual people. They just don't. So if I know I'm going to the Met Gala, it's going to be transgenders, bisexual people, gay people, and 1% heterosexual people. With that being said, what do you think about LeBron James? Man, that man do what he want, man. I didn't say he couldn't do what he want to do. I'm just asking you, what do you, what kind of company does this guy really keep? The Draymond Greens of the world, the Chris Bosches. We know about Dwayne Wade. Let's don't think Chris Paul is out of the equation. The ADs. Don't use no girlfriend or no wife, guys. Stop. This is Hollywood. And you know, JJ Redick is kind of suspect too. I'm just saying, man. It's a lot of suspects out here, man. You know, SGA goes to this thing, and you see who designs these clothes. Gay man walks these runways. Gay men, transgenders that look like women. Things like that, man. It just and the whole big party is homosexual, which is fine with me. I don't, like I said, gay people are cool with me. I'm just trying to give you a temperature of what these people go to that are claiming to be heterosexual people. Because again, as a heterosexual man, I don't know any heterosexual people that I know that hangs around homosexual people. I just don't. Maybe, you know, they've hid this from me. Maybe they're keeping that. And please do keep it from me. But I'm just saying, I've never known. I'm just saying, guys. So let's move on and, you know, kind of like shed a tear because LeBron James doesn't get to go to his freaky party this year. Right. And I'm sure he don't want to go anyway with the whole, you know, Diddy trial going on and all that stuff. You know, he's trying to keep stuff on the low. I want to get into this OKC. And why I want to get into it, because OKC ain't did nothing. And good. I can't even get it out. Guess what else they've done? Nothing. Guess what else they've done? Nothing. Can you show me anything as a team that they've done? Okay, I'll give them this. I can't give them this. Something that Joker hasn't did. They've won back-to-back Western Conference titles. Huh? And they don't have a championship to show for it. So let's get into this. See if I can punch this up. Because we're told about this OKC team, the greatest differential. I am so sick of these differentials, and I'm so sick of these, you know, what do they call them? This dummy was saying something about this other day. Oh man, I had to remember it. But anyways, Scat was saying something about Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren are the best centers defensively in this league. And you know, he did that to pump up Joker. How Joker was able to, you know, get all these rebounds and score all these points, even though he played the best centers in this league. Something like they were the best defensive plus minus or some crap. He didn't give us blocks. He didn't give us steals. He didn't give us rebounds. And he didn't give you the fact that Chet Holmgren didn't even play this year. Hardly. So let's look at this. The best record of all time. This is what I call an all-time great team. I don't care about no damn point differential. To me, that's stupid. Or no defensive differential. I mean, it could be great. I'm not trying to say you got to discount it. But when we look at this, we've been told, especially from Scap, that this OKC is the greatest offensive and defensive team of all time, and they just lost their first game at home with the damn over a week break. What? Not only that, they're number 5 all time. Well, they're tied number 5 all time with the best record. They got the best, the 6th best record of all time. The Warriors, number 1, of course. We don't need to say that record. The Bulls 2 at 72-10. The Bulls 3 at 69-13. The Lakers, hold on, let's go back. The 95-96 Bulls, 72-10. The 96-97 Bulls at 69-13. The 69, well, I guess they're tied with the Lakers. I don't know why they would be 3 and 4 if they're tied. But they got the Lakers at 4. But I'm like, but they got the same record as the Bulls, so that kind of don't make no sense. It must be something else that I'm missing. But anyways, They got the same record as the Bulls. 71-72 Lakers, 69-13, and then you got the 76ers at 68-13. The 66-67 Sixers. Did I say the Lakers? Well, anyways, the 66-67 76ers were 68-13, and then you have the Thunder tied with the Celtics. The Thunder this year tied with the Celtics at 68-14. Now, before I even move any further, and we're going to show you how ridiculous this is. Do you think this OKC team was playing the same offensive and same defensive competition as the 15-16 Warriors? How about the 95-96 Bulls? How about the 96-97 Bulls with the third best record? How about the 71-72 Lakers? How about the 66-67 Sixers? Or even the team that they're tied with in seventh, which will be the 72-73 Celtics. Do you think this Thunder team is really playing the same offensive and defensive type of level of teams that these guys were playing back in the day? And then right under them will be the 16-17 Warriors at 67-15, and then the Spurs also, the 15-16 Spurs also at 67-15. And then let's stop at 10. The 14-15 Warriors at 67-15. Come on, guys. Are you really to believe that out of all these teams that OKC is playing the same level of competition? Also, would they be able to even have the same offensive differential and defensive differential that they had this year, which is the greatest of all time, supposedly? I mean, can we stop? Let's run to 1 through 10 again. I don't even want to. The 15-16 Warriors, the 95-96 Bulls, the 96-97 Bulls, the 71-72 Lakers, the 66-67 Sixers, and then you have this year Thunder, and then the 72-73 Celtics, and then again the 16-17 Warriors, and then the 15-16 Spurs, and the 14-15 Warriors. Those are the teams with the greatest records, 1 through 10. Come on, guys. The level of competition is a joke. Come on, man. And most of these teams were dynasties, won championships. We know what the Warriors were. We know what the Bulls were. The Lakers in the 70s. The 76ers in the 60s that's on here. The 72-73 Celtics. The 16-17 Warriors. The 15-16 Spurs. People sleep on them. I mean, the 14-15 Warriors. Come on, man. Well, a lot of these were dynasty teams. And if not, a lot of these teams even won a championship, or were just great one-year teams that played against some of the greatest competition of all time in their era. So give me a break. What Denver's going through, what Joker is going through, it's a joke, man. I don't mean to diss OKC, man, but what they pulled off, if they were this all-time great team, they still would have beat Denver by 10. I don't care about no Joker. Don't tell me about this greatest offensive and defensive differential and you lost. I'm not buying it, man. This is it. To me, you're gonna have to get to the finals. It's two teams that has to get to the finals. It's OKC. It's okay if they lose, but they got to get to the finals. The Celtics, they have to get to the finals. The Celtics got to get to the finals. Or last year, that's a bubble championship. It's a fraud. It's a fraud. I'm not trying to say they got to win the championship. They got to get there, though. If OKC don't get to the championship, I don't care who beats them. They only at least get to the finals. They are the biggest frauds of all time. And to me, like we said, we look on here, they're the number 7 team, the greatest team of all time, the 7th, as far as record. So to me, that's where they basically, I can put them. If we want to just play games, to me, I won't even put them number 7 according to records. But if we just want to pretend, okay, I'll keep them at 7. But to me, they're not even. You got teams after them, like I said, that I will pick over them. You got all kind of, Chicago Bulls teams on here. You got the 99, 2000 Lakers, 16 and 15. Hell no, they ain't beating them. The 91, 92 Lakers at 67 and 15. Hell no, they ain't beating them. The 85, 86 Lakers at 67 and 15. Hell no, they ain't beating them. Give me a break. The 2012, 13 Heat, 66 and 16. Hell no, they ain't beating them. What about the Cavs? Well, no, hold on. The 07, 08 Celtics, 66 and 16. You think they're beating that team? Hell no. And the beat goes on and on, right? The 70, 71 Bucks, 16 and 66 and 16. You think they're beating that team? Hell no. Give me a break. 2008, 2009. It just, what about the 08, 09 Lakers? 65 and 17. They're not beating them, man. We just got to stop the Lakers. 86, 87, 65 and 17. They're not beating them. What about the Celtics? 59 and 16. 59 and 60, 1959, 60. They're not beating them. What about the Celtics? Oh, no, these 76ers. The 82, 83, 76ers. 66 and 17. They're all the way at number, 24. They're not beating them. Stop it. Stop it, you guys. And the OKC fans, they're going to look real silly if these guys don't make it to the finals. It looks like they got everything in this era to get to the finals. I'm not against that. I'm cool with it. But I'm not putting them top 15 of all time. In reality, you can do it on some differential, and I guess you could do number 7 based on, the best record of all time. But in reality, stop. They will get destroyed by some of these other guys, some of these other teams I just read off. Stop.